Welcome to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to be building a raised garden planter. Now first I want to point out these pallets that I'm breaking down here are some great material. Usually you can get these from $1 to $7 a piece from any big business in your area, sometimes even free. You want to look for the ones with some good 2x4s on there, some good slats, and that's going to be some great material. In this video I'm going to be using some store-bought material and some reclaimed material. The stone and hammer here that I'm using are going to be your best friend in breaking these pallets apart. You want to have a stone with at least two flat opposite sides, that way you can get some good torque onto those points where the slats meet the 2x4. You're going to place that stone right up against the 2x4 and the slat where the nails are, and you're going to pound the 2x4 to release that top piece. Now we're going to remove all the nails in the board, that way you don't have any accidents or any injuries out there. Some of the nail heads were breaking off as I was doing this, so eventually I decided just to pound them all into the board. It doesn't have to be perfect. Some tools required. You're going to need a hammer, you're going to need a drill, you're going to need some way of cutting. A handsaw would cut it. You're going to need some wood screws. The frame you see here on the ground is a reclaimed cabinet. You can build this frame the same way the other boards are going on in this assembly, so it's not too important on the width and the length, as long as you have the material to make it happen. This particular piece is 30 1/2 inches wide, and it's about 7 feet long. I've got 4 2x4s cut to about 4 to 5 feet tall. Those are going to go in the corners, and then the rest of our outside edge boards are going to screw into that 2x4 there. Now the siding is going on. These boards are 1 by 6 by 8 feet, doing about 2 tall on top of this piece. They're the same width as the board below there, so it'll give us, at least 1.5 feet tall there to hold our garden plants. We have some excess hanging off the ends, as you can see here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut that off. Handsaw would work just fine for this. Now I'm going to measure and cut the short side here. You just want to make sure that the board that you placed on the other side is flush with that 2x4, so when you put these on you have a nice clean looking edge. This is where the raised planter is going to be placed, so we want to make sure we cut that grass off the top and get a nice level, that way we're sitting flush on the ground. I'm placing cardboard underneath this structure, that way we don't have any grass or any other plants growing up through. That can be a real pain. Now that we have it where we want to put it, first I'm putting 2 bags of mulch here. It's going to give us about 2 to 3 inches on the bottom of some good drainage. Now we can add our potting soil and fill to the top. Alright, now that we're done, we can go ahead and start putting our vegetables and our fruits into the garden. We plan to build a bunch more of these, so it wasn't too important what went in this first one. I just want to get something started here. I added a nice little marble chip rock border to the edge just to keep grass from growing up to it, you know, and having issues trying to collect your plants or just annoying you, getting your legs all itchy. Well, there you have it. There is our raised garden planter. The chickens are definitely going to love eating these fresh fruits, and I know the kids are going to enjoy it too, so we're really looking forward to it. If you've watched this far, please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that like button. Leave a comment down, let us know what else you want to see. Thanks for watching. Until next time.